Hey everybody, Ron the Future here. How are you guys doing? Let me know how you guys are doing in the comments below, okay? I always like to know how you guys are doing. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today, I have something special to show you guys. This here is a model I built. This is the Munster Coach from the 1960s series, the Munsters. This was their family car, their family coach. So I built this. It was, I know it's over 25 years ago, so it's a really old build. But like I said, I would tell you guys on my better models, the ones I show on here, excuse me, the ones I show on here, some of my models have really turned out good and some just okay. And I would tell you guys, I told you last time, I'll let you know which ones are my good ones. This is one of my good ones, my really good ones. So anyway, I do have it tied down. As you can see, it's in a plastic case. I'm going to take the cover off for you guys so I can really show you the car in great detail. Like I did with the Monkey Mobile. If you haven't seen my Monkey Mobile I built, go back into my channel and check that out. That was a pretty good build. Okay, so here it is. So, like I said, I built this about 25 years ago. This was before the internet, and I was on the internet and the computer and all that stuff. And I was at a really huge toy convention. It was around Pasadena, California. This is when I still lived in Southern California. So I'd go to toy shows. Well, this was a really big one. I forgot the name of it. So anyway, a friend of mine and I went down there, and they just had hundreds and hundreds of vendors. And I wanted to get the Munster Coach and build it. And they had a lot of vendors there selling modeled kits. Most of them unbuilt, still in the boxes. So I went after vendor after vendor. I must have hit 20 or 30 vendors, and none of them had the Munster Coach. So the next one I went to had a whole bunch of models brand new in the box, older models still in the box. So I figured, well, I'll give this guy a try, see what happens. So I talked to him, and he said he thinks he has one at his house. So he lived in Arizona. He came all the way from Arizona to Pasadena, California for this toy show. That's how big the show was. So anyway, we exchanged phone numbers. I called him up a couple days later. He said give him some time to look for it. And he did have this Munster Coach unbuilt. So I sent him a check. That's how we did it back then. And there was no eBay and all that back then. And you just have to trust the people. And I sent him a check, and he sent me this model unbuilt in the box. So I don't know. I took my time. It took me a couple months to build it. And I think it came out really good, in my opinion. So anyway, as some of you might know, I used to work for George Barris, the creator of the Batmobile and the Munster Coaches and a lot of movie cars and celebrity cars. Of course, this came way before my time. This was already built in the 60s. And but this was in the showroom most of the time when I was working for George Barris. And this way people, when they drive by or walk by, they can see the Munster Coach in the showroom. This drew in the people. So I really didn't get to work on this, but I was around it every day, took pictures with it, and got to see it every day and learn about it and all that. So anyway, I did forget the size of the engine, but the Munster Coach is noted for those intakes that are coming out. I don't want to drop this, so I'm going to get as close as I can for you guys. So those beautiful chrome intakes coming out of the engine. The engine's all chrome. I don't want to tip it over too much. I'm just afraid of dropping it because I have these on my dresser in my room, and I don't handle them that much because they're very delicate. So the front end for the headlights, they have two little lanterns. And at the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, it's a chrome hand crank because this is a Model T. And I believe, if I remember right, it took George 3 Model Ts he had to cut up to make this one. So he had to stretch this one out of 3 regular Model T Fords. I forgot the year of the Model Ts. So yeah, it has the hand crank. In the front, of course, that's just for show. You don't really use that. And then on the sides, you can see the coffin handles. I painted in gold. It has the beautiful chrome headers there coming out the sides. It has the chrome wheels. I believe those are the old type Kragers, if I remember right. And then, of course, there's the top of the car. And that was supposed to be the, that's what they call it, where Grandpa Munster did his experiments in the middle there, while Herman was driving and Lily would be the passenger side. And then I believe in some of the series and some of the shows that Eddie Munster sitting way back here on the seat, way up there, in that back seat. So yeah, it's just, it's one of a kind car. I'm sure most of you guys have seen the Munsters series, and if not, you can watch part of their clips on YouTube. I've done that a few times. Very carefully. Okay, showed you the front. I just want to drop this. It has the high windshield. So then on this side, it has the horn. On the inside, I can't show you too good because I don't want to tip it over. But I painted the interior blood red. Painted the steering wheel red. Has a big shifter on it. So yeah, all the interior is red and black. And then it has the curtains there. You can see in the middle. Painted them red with gold trim. That was kind of hard. I'd use a fine brush, a little fine brush to do that. Then it has some kind of like lights, lanterns on the side next to that. I painted those in gold. Then it's probably really hard to see, but I'm going to try to show you guys anyway, is in the back for the tail light, it's a lantern. And then I painted it red. And then if you notice the back tires, they're slicks. They're racing slicks. Then if you notice one of the episodes, he did race this at the drag strip. So yeah, I only have one of these. And then as you could see for the bottom on the base, what I did, if I can turn this around here, I wanted like an eerie effect, like smoke or fog. So if you're wondering what all that white is, those are cotton balls. I took a whole bunch of cotton balls and I just kind of spread them out and opened them up. And I just spread them all across the bottom of the base. I tied the car down with fine wires. There's little hooks underneath this base. You can take the fine wire, and I believe I just did the back end. I put it around the rear axle, the wire. Then you run it through holes down on the base here. Then it has like little pegs. You wrap it around the pegs. So that keeps it pretty secure. Because I did move once, and I I took this with me, and it stood the, what's that saying? It held the something to time, and it didn't break on me. So yeah, when you move, you never know about plastic models. You know, the big die-cast ones and Hot Wheels I don't worry about. It's these plastic models that I made. So I don't want to have to remake these again. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I did. So let me know how you guys like that. It kind of gives it like a smoke or a fog effect, like fog or smoke is rising from the ground, trying to cover up the Munsters coach. I'll give you one more close-up shot there. So let me know if you guys have this, if you like it, if you have this and built one, or you want to get one and build it. It was a really fun build. I just don't like, doing them twice if they break or something happens. Now again, at the time, I wasn't that good at painting. I was still learning, so I didn't paint this. Just the interior I did red, but the body, it came like this, molded already in black. And for me, black's a pretty hard color. If you don't get it just right, black, it shows a lot of flaws. You guys might know that already for the guys of you that paint out there. So at least for me, black is a very tricky color. So I've done that on a few models down the line that I'll probably be showing you guys. So yeah, I didn't want to do that and mess this up because I only had the one Munster Coach, and even back then, 25 years ago, these were kind of hard to get. So I didn't want to mess the paint up. So it came molded in black, so I just left it like that. So anyway, that's about it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. Let me know what you think, and this is one of my better builds. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So if you have any questions or anything, just go ahead and let me know, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. And keep building out there, keep collecting, whether it's comic books and Hot Wheels or plastic model cars, die cast. I try to do a little or a lot of everything. I know I have a lot of collectibles. Some of you guys might be getting confused, but I do comic books, Hot Wheels, big die cast cars, model cars. Through the years, I got into a lot of different hobbies, as a lot of you guys know. So anyway, that's about it. Again, leave your comments down below. You guys stay safe out there, and I will see you next time.